Number 5.
The Great Pyramid of Giza, sitting just outside of what is now Cairo, is the world's oldest and largest pyramid. Believed to be the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu and taking 20 years to complete, construction finished in 2560 BC. Incredibly, this pyramid stood as the tallest man-made structure for a staggering 3,800 years. And what's amazing about this pyramid is that it remains largely in the same condition as when it was completed, almost as though it's frozen in time. For hundreds of years, scientists have speculated on how creating a structure on such a large scale using ancient techniques and tools was even possible. Each side of the base is 230 metres or 755 feet long, and amazingly, using modern tools to measure the accuracy, the base 4 sides are accurate to within 58 millimetres, or just 2.2 inches. The 2.3 million blocks each weigh between 25 and 80 tonnes, and were transported from 800 kilometres or 500 miles away. There are many theories about the methods of construction. Some even believe the Egyptians used magic spells to move the heavy blocks.
Number 4.
The Temple of Jupiter. One of the most mysterious wonders of the ancient world is in Baalbek, Lebanon. This temple is dedicated to the Roman Zeus. Construction was started in the 1st century by Julius Caesar and later continued by Augustus. It was the biggest pagan temple dedicated to Jupiter in all of the Roman Empire. Earthquakes have destroyed much of the temple, and over nearly 2,000 years, much of the stone has been pillaged and the winter winds have worn the northern face almost entirely bare. The most amazing engineering achievement of the temple is in the trilithon. 3 enormous stones, each weighing 800 tons. Roman cranes of the time were not capable of lifting stones this heavy, and although there are several theories on its construction, no one can say with certainty just how the temple was built.
Number 3.
Stonehenge, located around 2 hours southwest of London, is a prehistoric monument of Stonehenge. 30 upright, 26-ton stones, each over 10 feet tall, with smaller 6-ton stones atop. It's estimated to have been constructed somewhere between 2000 and 3000 BC. The stones are placed in such a way that when the sun rises, it's perfectly positioned between the gaps. This is no accident, and has no doubt contributed to the mysterious stones. The culture that built Stonehenge left no written records, and its purpose has been the subject of much debate. One popular theory is that it's a sophisticated astronomical observatory, while others believe it's a place of healing. Another theory suggests that it's a place to worship the dead. The biggest mystery is how a prehistoric culture could transport the heavy stones such long distances without the aid of the wheel or a pulley system. It has been suggested that the only way it could have been possible is with help from a supernatural force.
Number 2.
Sacsay Woman. This wall is in the Cusco region of Peru, built by the Incas around the 9th century as a fortification overlooking the city. The walls are unique because they're built in different shapes that connect with such a high level of precision, so precise that a single blade of grass can slide between them. And what's even more unique about the complex joins between the walls is that there is no mortar being used. Like many of the other ancient structures in this list, it would seem impossible for construction methods of the time to permit moving blocks weighing almost 200 tons. Even more unusual was the discovery of a tunnel connecting Sacsay Woman to the centre of Cusco in 2003. The tunnel is an incredible 100 metres below ground level and almost 2 kilometres in length. Although nothing has been found, mythical treasures were supposedly hidden in the tunnels by the Incas. Some have searched for these treasures and never returned, lost forever inside the tunnels.
Number 1.
Tiwanaku and Pumapunku. Perhaps the world's greatest ancient archaeological mystery is thanks to the Incas of Tiwanaku in Bolivia. The scale of the Pumapunku monuments is unrivaled by even the Egyptians or Aztecs. Carbon dating has estimated construction was around 600 AD. Some of the stone blocks weigh over 130 tons, and in some cases with stone coming from a quarry 50 miles away and without the use of modern machinery. It's unclear how the ancient civilization accomplished such an engineering achievement. The stones are cut with such a precision that even a modern stonemason using current tools would struggle to match. What makes this mystery even stranger is the blocks have no chisel marks. The stones are placed with such precision that even a razor blade cannot be placed between the stones. Each stone is connected with a three-dimensional locking system that can withstand an earthquake, and some believe the engineering of Pumapunku is so advanced that it can only be the work of aliens. But whatever the case, modern science can't explain the structures, and it remains the greatest mystery of ancient civilization.